In today's video, I like to speak with you about the difference of the traditional Asian Mahouts of one side and of the other side the modern zookeepers of elephants. So this is part 2 of the video, and in this video I like to speak about the education of these both jobs. More after the intro. Hello, my name is Diploma-Biologist Tobias Dornbusch, and I started to work with elephants and to study about elephants in 1995, so more than 24 years ago. In today's video, I like to speak one more time about the difference of traditional Asian Mahouts and about modern zookeepers in zoos, safari parks and sanctuaries. So in this part 2, I like to speak about the different kinds of education. First of all, about the traditional Asian Mahouts. The Asian Mahouts work with elephants in this traditional way since more than 4,000 years. But there is not much knowledge about the elephants. So the traditional methods of the Mahouts are still almost the same today like they was it 4,000 years ago. So as I was in India in 2016, one of the elephant Mahouts showed me a traditional old book with all the informations about the elephants, what the Mahouts have to know. And in this book there was a lot of chains, there was a lot of anchors, and there was the 100 most sensitive points of the elephant where you have to touch the elephant with the anchors that you get the biggest effect. This means, of course, pain and punishment. So all the traditional knowledge of the Mahouts about elephants mostly were just how I can control the elephant in the traditional way and how I can do this with pain and punishment. So I like to show you this book one more time. So, and on the other side, we have the zookeepers in modern zoos in the Western Hemisphere, in zoos, in safari parks and in elephant sanctuaries. Of course, in every country it's a little bit different. For example, in my home country, in Germany, you have to make a professional study, or let me say a professional education. It needs 3 years that you get a full zookeeper. And in these 3 years you have to work and to learn, both. In other countries, like in Switzerland, there is no special zookeeper education. You have to do another job education close to zookeeper, but there is not for zookeepers. And then you can get a zookeeper and you have to make some workshops and so. And For example, in America, so if I remember right, if I'm wrong, please give me information in the comments. If I remember right, there is also not such a special professional education, like especially in Germany with the zookeeper education, but also the most zookeepers in the United States, I think they studied biology or some other things. Or there are maybe sometimes make a veterinary study or something. So also in Germany, some zookeepers studied biology, and for example, I myself also studied biology. And anyway, if you study biology or if you make a professional education as a zookeeper, you have to learn much about animal care and also about elephants, of course. For example, in Germany, we have this book, Zootierhaltung, which means animals in zoos, take care of animals in zoos. It's a big book and you have to learn all this stuff about it. And also for the transport of the animals, there is another book which means animal transport, and also you have to learn all the stuff. It is not only about elephants, mostly it's for farmers, because there are more farmers transportation of animals than zoos, but also it's included zoos and wild animals. And there are also some special books about elephants, for example, elephants in human care, and there are very much knowledge also in these books about the care of elephants in human care. But one point is the most important point for me, that as a zookeeper or as a biologist, you never know everything, and every day you can learn more and new things. So it's never finished. And with the traditional Asian methods, they learned all this stuff 4,000 years ago, and still today they use the same knowledge. This is wrong in my experience. I think, in my opinion, I think it's better to learn every day more and more, and never to say, I know all. Every day I can learn a new thing about elephants. And the best teachers are the elephants themselves. So this was my small videos about elephants, about the difference of mahouts and zookeepers. Thanks for watching and see you next time.